Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civy, and today I'm going to answer the question, what is a MET? So there are two things we really can't control in an HVAC system when it comes to occupant comfort, and they're what they're wearing and what they're doing. So last week I discussed the CLO, which describes the insulation properties of what the occupants are wearing. So this week I thought I would discuss the other half of that, what the occupants are doing, or more specifically, their metabolic rate. The unit for metabolic rate per Dubois area is called the MET. So the Dubois area is the mean surface area of the human body, and it equals 19.6 square feet. The MET is the metabolic rate of a quietly seated person, and it equals 18.4 BTU per hour foot squared. The ASHRAE handbook has a table that shows you the typical metabolic heat generation rates for various activities. So if you're seated quietly, that is the definition of a MET. So sitting quietly in a chair at your desk is 1 MET. If you're walking at 2 miles per hour, your MET goes up to 2. So we need to make a little more room to draw more people doing things. Typing on your computer, which many of us do all day, is a 1.1 MET. And playing basketball is a 5.0 to 7.6 MET. So let's look at someone who works in an office instead of someone playing basketball. Let's divide up their day. Say they spend 50% of their time sitting at their desk typing. %25 of their time they're shuffling paperwork on their desk. And the remaining 25% of the time, they're just kind of wandering the halls looking for someone who's got snacks on their desk. So typing is 1.1 MET, filing paperwork while you're sitting is 1.2 MET, and wandering around the hallways or walking slowly through the office is 1.7 MET. So it'd be 50% times 1.1 plus 25% times 1.2 plus 25% times 1.7 gives you an average MET of 1.2 for an office worker going throughout their day. So ASHRAE Standard 55, Thermal Environmental Conditions for Human Occupancy, discusses how you can design for comfort based on an occupant's MET and CLO values. Meeting the requirements of ASHRAE 55 2010 can get you 1 point in the LEED Green Building Rating System, so you may run into the MET and CLO sometime. ASHRAE 55 is a lot more than just METs and CLOs, so we'll save that for a future podcast. But now you know what a MET is, where it's used. You even learned what the Dubois area is, so maybe that'll come in handy someday. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking a time out with us.